Okay guys, welcome back to the STPL. My name is Kix. Joining me is my cat Lottie, who has been sleeping in the background the whole time, but that's what cats do, they're great. And obviously we're going to be heading into game number 4 between SouL and SciStorm. Now SouL did manage to win the 3-0 victory there, but this is going to be a game to give pSi a chance to get a little bit more pride on the scoreboard and obviously give them a better chance of ranking a little bit higher if they can win the game. So without further ado, let's get into our game here. We're looking at Ty2 versus Mythak. Now Ty2, obviously a very strong Zerg player from North America, and Mythak, a very strong Zerg from Europe, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to go. Obviously, ZVZ a little bit volatile, I would say. So, I mean, Mythak obviously showing good ZVZ so far. He is 2 for 3, but Ty2 with a 1 for 0, so not really seen too much from him. I mean, Ty2 known as the Cheese Prince in North America, the Cheese King, of course, being Michael. But still, kind of cool to see them match up here in a ZVZ. Obviously, this could be a fairly quick game to end us out on the night, which isn't too bad for me. But either way, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 6 o'clock spawns, 3-player map. Not even going to go into the map features because it doesn't really matter too much. There is a little bit of a position imbalance for muteless here based on where you spawn, but we can talk about that when we get in the game. So let's, without further ado, go into game number 2. It's game number 4. It's Ty2 versus Mythak. Okay, and starting us off here in the 9 or 10 o'clock position, we do have our Teal Zerg fighting for pSi, fighting for SouL even. Goddamn, the names are so similar. It's Ty2, or as Sham2 calls him, TY2. And his opponent spawning down here in the 6 o'clock position in the red. It's going to be fighting for pSi, fighting for pride. It's Mythak. Okay, now let's see what exactly we're going to have different. Looks like Ty2 going to go for a 9 pull, very indicative of his kind of play. We're going to have Mythak going for an Overlord first, so this is likely going to be a 12 pull from him. Could see a 10 or 11 pull, as well as just an overpull as well. That's not necessarily something that you wouldn't see. He is going to go up to 11 supply though, so this could be a little bit hairy. If he does go for a 12 hatch against Ty2, that is going to be the ultimate confidence move. Like, going against Ty2 with any form of macro build in the ZVZ is something that I could never realistically recommend. Ty2 is very strong, one of the strongest Zergs in North America at the moment, and we are going to see this this 12 full coming in from Mythak here. Going to go into another drone behind this as well, so he is trying to squeeze as many drones out as humanly possible. But the trouble is his gas is going to be later, his speed is going to be later as well. I mean, the good thing for him is he is going for a pull, so that's definitely a big benefit as he heads a little bit further forward into the game. Now, both the Overlord... Wow. Ty2 isn't going in with the Overlord Scout, he's going to go and check the natural first. Now, he is going to see the probe is coming in here, so Ty2 knows that his opponent should have a spawning pool right now. He is going into a hatchery behind this, and you see one base layer coming in for Ty2 now. Obviously, Mythak has this Overlord in the center. The link should actually go past this vision, which is going to be very important. Let's actually turn off the vision of Ty2, yeah. So he is going to see those, and he is going to know that he has to defend now. Wow, Mythak is actually going for 2 hatcheries. Is this just going to kill him? He doesn't have any links building. Oh my god. Mythak has made the ultimate misjudgment here, and is going to build 2 hatcheries against lings that are going to kill them with no lings of his own. The drone obviously cancelling the hatchery at the very last second, but that's going to be another base coming down, and another 2 lings in reserve. The Overlord has scouted the lair Speed is on the way as well. And Mitak is in an awful position at the moment. GG! Ty2 in yet another quick game takes down Mitak here. And gonna give SouL the 4-0 victory. Now obviously when we went into that game I wasn't necessarily thinking it'd be over that quick. That was a 3-minute 22 ZBZ. But Mitak going for a very strategic build against the build order counter. That was like the perfect blind counter by Ty2 to what Mitak wanted to do, unfortunately. But just imagine if it had got those 3 hatcheries up. 3 hatchery production would have been insane. That was likely going to be a Lingwolin behind that as well. So just really well played by Ty2. I mean, good usage of that blind 9 pull, doing a lot of damage early on and doing enough damage to actually kill Mitak. And unfortunately kill pSi's hope of getting a win in this series. So let's actually quickly have a look at the results of that game, just to sort of go through what exactly happened. You see it's a 4-0 victory. Scan took down Cold. Cold did a lot of damage to Scan, but unfortunately Scan's macro carried him through. Beeld taking down Marine in a very kind of textbook game. Noob taking down Headmaster in a relatively close game, but Noob did a little bit too much damage with his Zealots early on. And Ty2 taking down Mitak there in that very quick ZBC. And now to have a look at how that affects the rankings in Group B, we can see that SouL Gaming now take the top position at the beginning of Week 4. NetWars could be close to follow them, but they are going to need another 4 wins, 0 losses to keep up in first place. PSi unfortunately going to drop to the bottom spot there, not managing to get a win in that series. -9 for their game difference, but PSi always show a lot of heart. They always turn up for all their games. They always play all of the games. They don't get walkovers either. Grast is a really great guy to deal with as well as a tournament organizer, so huge shout out to all of PSi. SouL, of course, the stronger team on the day, and that is going to give them the win here. Now, to have a look at what's coming up next in the STPL on Wednesday, we're going to have IRK versus Rev. That's going to be at 2100 CEST, and we're going to have FBW versus White Clan. Now, I know people on the Foreign Brood War Discord have been quite excited about that match, so I'll be happy to bring that to you on Wednesday. And then on Friday, we're going to have Naz versus Valhalla team for Group A, and DM versus Brood War Life, also at 2100 CEST on Friday. Now, the next matchups are going to be casted at some point. But at the moment I'm not entirely sure when they're going to be casted, so I'll let you know as soon as I know. But there are going to be 2 more games on Wednesday, 2 more games on Friday at the very least. So see you guys on Wednesday. Just quickly, obviously a huge thank you to all the people who have donated to make it to $1,500 for the prize pool. If you do want to use the code, just follow the code there, STPL3, to donate $1 to the prize pool, courtesy of one of our sponsors, Maturino. Hopefully for Season 2 I'll be able to get some more more consistent sponsorship as well. But either way, huge thank you to all the donators, huge thank you to all the players who got their games played and gave us this wonderful show, and huge thank you to you, of course, all the viewers who've tuned in, all the followers, and all my subs. Thank you very much for supporting the SCPL. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. So have a very good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for more SCPL.